It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team.
Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll get this to the 32. But you look at this defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So fourth from the bottom, Charles.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
It's to and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one, and first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. The timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Henderson. Down the left side.
Hey, stop.
And touchdown. Henderson hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw now, here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. The disaster there, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
He was brought down by Malik Collins. When you look at this defense, they enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To throw, it's May. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Bryce Behringer now.
In punt formation.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get touchdown. A great effort there.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Second and 10. Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Crazy. Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
They'll throw with May. He's going to have the first down and then some. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Hey, what's that?
They're going to throw. May. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Throwing here is May. There's a nice move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. To the air, May. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not seeing it happen here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
In motion right, that's Hamler. Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Sanders to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, check that street.
Give up the middle, Judkins. Takes it to about the 37.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
He's going to get this one. And a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
That pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They're going to look to throw. Touchdown! Hunter Henry from 4 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Throwing, Sanders. And this one too low.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
70. Cut 19. Cut 19. 7 Pirates. Go.
Sanders. He'll try and do this himself. He's got Hamler on the out route. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. On fourth down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And they will take over first and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got a man, Boutte.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
23 yards.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive to about the 33-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. They'll try and run here with Jenkins.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw here.
May looking to run.
He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle.
Trying to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
70 Rangers. Come 19, 18, Dragon 60.
Now it's the backup Watson. Going for Burton, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
7 Pirates, Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
Faking the give, now Watson. That's downfield, he's got Phantom. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. An inside run with Jenkins. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
The slot man in motion right. Watson now to throw.
He gets this into the hands of Jenkins.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And here's a quick throw to Handler on the edge.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here's 2nd and 3.
19 tight. Ready.
Here's Sanders. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw is Sanders. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Harold Phantom with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line.
Now a hit and a loose football. But they will not be able to capitalize as time is run out here on the first half of play. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
From the gun, it's Sanders.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Top below 18. 18, pioneer.
In motion right, that's Hamler.
Go.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
And that's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first down, here's Jenkins.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play who just shouldn't have thrown the football. And ultimately, could wind up costing him the ball game.
Visitors 14.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Chapter 11, Warriors 17. Ready.
Here's Watson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation.
Devin Bush in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Take it at the 37. And running with power here. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it go again. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out in a hurry.
That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And they work this out past the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
4 yards. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Looking for the seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's that?
From the shotgun, it's May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
backed
11.
up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and
Again, it's Henderson. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Here goes that. Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
They'll throw with May.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at about the 14. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Out of the gun, Watson.
Open man Hamler, that's complete.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Mustang 19. 18, 5 in.
Watson.
Able to find the open man, that's complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
77, first down. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, here's Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 19 Titans, 19
In
Titans.
motion right, that's Hamler.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll go up top here for Hamler. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Up the middle, it's Henderson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Devin Bush sprinting behind the line to track down the ball carrier.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing here is May. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Second and goal at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Oh, some strong running. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Keisha Butte. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Our home team 28. Visitors 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
They'll come up first and 10 here.
50 Bobcats. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's to the 15. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score.
Visitors 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. To the air, May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. That's taken on the 25. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 32-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Get it.
Watson. This one is complete to Jenkins. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Here we go. Stop. Going. Hook 70. Hot Buffalo 18.
A gain of 22 yards.
Now Watson.
A first down.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And that is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on 3rd down.
That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper.
And they work this out past the 25. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Henderson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Okay.
Here's 1st and 10. Watson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
To throw, Watson.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He'll try and do this himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Ready,
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he stopped immediately there.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for the home team here,
they're back to 500 as they move to 4-4 on the year.
and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.